beautiful. G'day. Whew. Hey. So yeah, I'll start introducing myself. I'm Dom. This is Mac, or Silly Boy. So yeah, it's the first time I've ever really done a video for doing what I actually really like doing, which is coming into the outback, into the bush, to places where not many people tend to go, and yeah, chilling, I guess. So I think today I'm just going to set up a hammock, read a bit of my book, cook some lunch up on a rock that's there, have a little tidy up around this camp area so there's a bit of dry leaf litter out the way, and yeah, I'll bring you back once we're set up. So, funny story, setting up my hammock last time, this is the specific reason why it stinks of coffee, and using an old sling, tied a water knot in it, must not have given it enough lead, and it kind of popped through just as I'd sat in there with a hot coffee all down me. Awesome. So yeah, let me set this up. I'll put some paracord here as well just so I can back it up in case this one wants to fly. You might be able to see from the state of my back, about 100% humidity out here today. It's very, very warm. Right, so I'll just show you around camp. It's not really a camp, it's just more of a, I'm here for an afternoon, like Mrs. is looking after the baby. He's happy, he gets to have a walk. I get to have a vodka strawberry and watermelon seltzer. That's what men drink. And yeah, just gonna have a cook up and then probably let it hurt. Rightio, let's go. Let's see what we got. It's a stick, obviously. Alrighty. Here's my fire lighting kit. I usually carry this with me in the bush. That gets the better use, but as you can see, it's pretty corroded. I don't really use it that much. What I have been trying to do is be a good boy with some of the jar cloth that I've made. There it is. And some of that fine stuff usually gets going. Let's see how we go today though. I'm just going to try and get a bit comfier. Might take a little while, so if there's bits edited out of this, you probably understand why. Either that or I've not been able to get it going, so I've cheated. But I doubt it. I'm very doubtful. Sounds dry enough. Take Mike. This is kind of like witch's broom from the tree Canuka. Comes here robusta, which you guys know back in Europe or around the world is like tea tree, I guess, where you get your honey from over here a lot of things. We got some pie. This is the symbol for New Zealand's flag. Cyathea deal barter. Otherwise, most ecologists know it by. Got that. In. Right, Mr. Mackel. I'll try and get this going. Yeah. So I've had this work a few times. Obviously, it's not a sure fire thing that gets going, But when it does, it gives you a little sense of accomplishment, I guess. It can be a bit tricky, especially this. It's dry as a bone, but it can be an ass to get going. That's my little pile. Are you chewing that, mate? What are you going to do with that? I have to use that in a minute. There you go. Ta-da! Right, try not to let that bugger go out now. Bit of candle wax, boys. So just while that's getting going, I'll introduce you to my mate. Nice little bushcraft knife I had made last year. A local man who actually originates from where I kind of came from back in England. Mate of mine now, made it up the road. So it's made from pretty high grade steel. I think it's 68 on the rocker for hardness, so it holds an edge pretty good and doesn't blunt too easy, which is nice. So you can pretty much just hone it and it kind of carries its sharpness through and through. Got nice little Pahuda Cower, stabilised Pahuda Cower scales. A nice bit of red and black, that was my sort of input. As well as the thickness with a tapered tang, full length. He does make a shitload of really good knives. So that's Simon Walker. You got a bit of an SGW on the side with an acid etch there. And fuck me, is it sharp. It knocks through some serious wood. It's also butchered out a couple of red deer. Ow. Fire's hot, just remember that. Remember the fire is warm. So I am next to a bit of a creek. If all shit goes wrong and I need to put this out in a quick fire. But yeah, being that it's in this, it's a bit more controlled than just digging an hole and leaving out ashes with minimal amount of water damping down on it. Well, just warn you now, I am from Yorkshire, so it's going to be a weird mix of New Zealandy accent. Oh yeah, big caribou fighting up the tree, as well as my old tongue, which is now being in New Zealand for 10 years has kind of given me a really weird fucking accent. Oh, dog's off after a bird. You're not going to get him, he's in the tree, you knob. Mac, come and get some bacon. So if you're struggling to understand me, and I do somehow in the future choose to upload this video, then yeah, write in the comments, I guess. And let me know how incoherent I am. Even my missus struggles sometimes. We've been married 4 years and known me about 10. So we've got a bit of bacon, a bit of egg and mushroom, kind of like a bit of a last minute brunch, I guess, before Christmas and before I have to kind of commit to family. So my missus is very understanding, although I can push the boundaries every now and again. She gets a bit pissy. But she's been a good girl today. She's looking after my baby, our little girl. Yeah, she's let me come out and have a play with the dog and do what I do. Which, yeah, no, could consider a bit weird if you're a normal sort of townie folk, but I grew up doing this in England, really, making dens and poaching fucking pheasants. Sorry for swearing. Yeah. I've probably, how long have I lived here? I've lived here since I was 21, 22. I kind of originally moved here because I used to, I'm an arborist. I climb trees, or used to do. I'm more of a consultant now, which is initially boring. So this is why I like to get out like I used to do when I was climbing. It just helps me ease my mind, let's say. I can come out and have a bit of fun, not sit behind a screen typing away, mindless bollocks. So we get these big fat wood pigeons in New Zealand that are like twice the size as your English wood pigeon. And they're really funny because they just get drunk off berries and become real clumsy. So that's what you can hear in the background. It sounds like someone's crashing through a bush behind us. It's not, it's a fat pigeon drunk. You get that a lot, which is funny, and it's not funny when I'm hunting because I think it's a deer, and that confuses me. I think that'll do for now. Sweet, I'm gonna bring you down. Boom shanker, interception. Oh, my big ass. So we'll just wait for that to die down. Man, be peaceful. A 2-year-old golden retriever just acting up constantly. He's an idiot. But I do love him. He's awesome. And he's good company on these little dudes. But yeah, this is kind of what I want to do, and the missus has given me enough shit for long enough for watching so many bushcraft videos. And she's like, you don't do it, why don't you go do it yourself? Like, you've done it for years, but you've got nothing to film with, hence using my phone. Depending if people are into it or not, I might end up getting a camera, I don't know. This is early days, like I say, it's the first video, so you might not even see it. Oh, that's good, I do love a fire. So yeah, I'm just going to have a little cook up, chill out, and yeah. Enjoy the bird song, as it were. Lovely. Back to numpty. Beach. And some bacon. And a cheeky vodka. Should be alright. Lovely. Oh shit, let's start turning that. It's getting a bit better.